Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. Well, I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
Now Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. That is good.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry kicks to Green. Green with a screen on Lawson. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. The rebound by Harden.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Ariza against Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Launches it. The Rockets pull it in. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, if they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now, here is Lawson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Lawson. It's Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lawson the best, Eunice. Here's Harden on the wing. Tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. Stolen by Harden. That's good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Thompson outside. Curry a screen on Harden. Left side Curry. Thompson against Ariza. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Thompson misses.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Ariza. 6 points for James Harden. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Green. Green the screen. Thompson against Harden. Shoots. Bank shot. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Iguodala comes to help. Thompson against Harden. Baseline try. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Green the screen. It's Thompson off the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
One little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make. So pretty when it works.
Show him the ball and then take it to the hoop.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by Golden State. No good from Lawson.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Curry with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Thompson outside. And here's Iguodala outside. Shot is off. And it's Houston the other way. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games up until then. He had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Now here's Curry after Moniunas' miss. That's good.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Now here's Lawson after the miss from Klay Thompson. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. And Curry has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 8 points for Steph Curry.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
Spates checked in for Golden State. There we go, fans. Keep it going. Rockets trail by 4. Harden outside. He dishes it to Lawson. He kicks to Howard. And it's sent back by Spates. Pass to Curry. And the rejection by Harden. Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Lawson dishes to Howard. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Now here's Curry and the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Moniunas. Spates with the block. It's Thompson off the drive. Curry passes to Green. From 11 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Green's got his second basket. Rockets trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The shot's good from Lawson.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, a bit ago, Kevin McHale and I were able to catch up. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. And that one's good. Moniunas has got his first 2 points.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
It's Iguodala with the drive. Curry outside. Cannot hit. And it's Houston the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
For the Rockets, Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala. Spates sets a screen. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3. Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
The Warriors lead it. Curry with them. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans. And Thompson kicks to Green. Green, the screen. 6 to shoot. Curry's shot is good.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Harden. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Brewer's shot is off.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Here's Thompson against New Orleans, who is really on his game. And it's Thompson again missing.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Spates sets a screen to the left wing. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 11 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Thompson outside. The pass to Curry. Tries it from 19. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 13 points in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver. Screen by Jones. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And now let's hear from Ty Lawson talking about the balanced attack of this Denver Nugget team.
We do have a team type of game. Everybody is scoring spread out, rebounding, everything spread out. So, even from the bench, it's definitely a team type game.
Well, that was the game plan a couple years ago when Denver was good enough to make the playoffs and Ty Lawson was at the control.
But not enough firepower to be able to sustain with the elite teams, say like the Warriors or the Rockets. Ty Lawson, a solid, dependable player in our league, but this is still a league where you need your superstars to win rings.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Curry is out there at Barbosa, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. Well, for Terrence Jones, Clark, a very scary episode to begin last season. He suffered from a rare nerve damage to his left leg.
Yeah, he wondered if he'd be able to play again after missing 3 months. He finally got back out on the court. Good for him because I enjoy watching him play.
Rockets trail by 3. Howard with a screen on Barbosa. Harden dishes to Howard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And I tell you what, the Rockets are happy to have Terrence Jones back and healthy. They tried to acquire Bosch last season. Looked like they had it, but make no mistake, Jones was always going to be a player not only with tremendous potential, but someone that they view as a valuable commodity on that roster. And guys, Terrence Jones, good numbers as far as blocks and rebounding and scoring around the rim. He's also shown potential as far as playing on the perimeter. The Rockets hope he can fill that spread four role for them moving forward.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Here's Lawson. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Screen by Howard. Lawson kicks to Howard. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 3 assists in the game.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Ariza with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. That evens the score. And it's 13 points for James Harden.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Green, the screen. Barbosa against Harden. Green kicks to Iguodala. They get it again. And for Houston, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Lawson the pass to Jones. Knocked loose. Barbosa with the steal. Up the floor. The pull-up. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Here's Lawson following the score by Golden State. To the middle. It's tipped. Howard, good. Howard's got the game tied up here for Houston. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Livingston dishes to Bogut. Feeds it to Livingston. Green, the screen, launches a 3. And it's Barbosa, again missing. And it's Houston on the break. Pull-up jumper. The shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 5. Barbosa kicks to Green. Livingston passes to Iguodala. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. 8 points for Andre Iguodala.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Here's Harden. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here is Barbosa. And it's Barbosa, again missing. Now Lawson. Got that bucket in no time at all. Lawson's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Green, the screen. On the wing, Green. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Houston.
Marcus Thornton.
Here's Iguodala. He's got 8. Bogut dishes to Iguodala. Green kicks to Bogut, and it's sent back by Howard. Lawson outside. Ariza has the open look. The three-pointer off the mark. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. And the rejection by Iguodala. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Montejunas is checked in for Terrence Jones. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Livingston passes to Green. Screen by Bogut. Over in the corner, Livingston. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe two, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes, shot for shot.
Brewer is checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Spates is checked in. Now here's Montejunas. He had 13 points in the win against Denver.
Well, I'll tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Here is Livingston. Iguodala outside. There's Green with the three. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires from deep. Brewer's shot is off.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The Rockets making a switch here. Beverly's checked in, and then for Golden State. Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And he gets it to go. And now a 4-point Rocket lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now, here's Thornton, following the miss by Draymond Green. Thompson dishes to Barnes. Wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Barnes has got his first points of the night. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
And guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. Now, you know, Beverly is in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
Beverly against Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Beverly. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Green with a screen on Beverly. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off. Dwight Howard did some slick passing on that one.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Dishes it to Green. Spates kicks to Barnes. That's good. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Beverly, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Now, here's Brewer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Curry kicks to Green. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Thornton.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Green, the screen. Here's Thompson, up off the screen. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Beverly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And it's Beverly missing.
Very tough when you have that.
And Beverly kicks to Thornton. And that one's good.
Really